Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I am back. That's right, Bumpy, the best in butchering of names, pronunciations, places, and all sorts of other things, is here. It is time for us to wander around, do some murder, death, killing, find the final tree, I believe it is, and stuff. So, yeah, stuff. Do we have a map? We do have a map. Fantastic. It has been a while, ladies and gents, so I do apologize for my... well, delays, I suppose. Hey, we got some herbs and a dead animal. We have armor balm, armor smithing schematic, rubbing a numbing balm into armor lets the wearer regain a few HP per turn. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. I shall take all. I do not know where my final tree is, but we shall scour the land until we do find that. From whence we look and search and things and stuff. Hopefully we'll find it. Alright, some iron and some hides. Excellent. And I'm sure there's probably a few more battles to wander into at some point, somewhere along the road. Have we talked to you yet, friend? A weary traveler is taking a break against a tree. Several bulging sacks of equipment have been left, or have been unceremoniously dumped amidst the roots of the tree. Yes? That's quite the haul you're carrying. Would you be willing to trade? The traveler's round, soft accent places him somewhere in northern Jutland. No, I'm hoping to trade it for something specific, but I haven't found it yet. Well, what are you looking for? My brother, if you must know, if he's alive at this point. Well, what happened to your bro? Well, he left our farm many years ago when he was recruited to our uncle's Heerd. He never came back. Maybe we can help find him. His name is Eggle, and last I heard he came through here about 5 years ago. That's where I lost his trail. Well, I don't know anybody by that name, but I'll keep an eye out. If you find him, I'll sell you my gear if you want it. Sell us your gear? Don't you think you should be giving us your gear if we find your brother? I feel like that is a good thing to do. Now, I'm sort of sad because I don't recall if the trees lit up specifically when I would hold the Alt key or not. There's a dead aminal over here. Hey, snare trap, there's some meat. There's bound to be some rocks. We got a skill point for that. There's an herb over here. Ah, a large old elm. This is a strong timber. If we use this, I can build a ship with plenty of room for cargo. That's it, right? Okay, so that's literally it as far as the quest goes, but it looks like there's still some things that we can gather. So I'd like to fully explore this place one final time before we say adios. We say fare thee well, get ye behind me, and all that stuff. I would like to make sure that we have looted and pilfered everything we can out of this place. And I believe that we are on the right track to get that done. Not positive, but I feel like we're close. Oh, here we go. The clearing is occupied by a group of men sitting around a fire, their equipment strewn about. The men all look young but strong. It looks like they've been here for a few days. What are you doing in my woods? I don't know. I see you made yourselves comfortable. What are you doing in my woods? The men around the fire all stand up, exchanging sideways looks. All eyes settle on one man who steps forward. We're just passing through. The young man looks nervously back at the others and nods for them to back up. The man starts to move away from the fire. You don't have to worry. I just want to ask a few questions. The young man seems to relax and makes a motion with his hand for the others to sit back down, which they reluctantly do. Sorry, I don't want any trouble. Ask away. Perception is very bad. Where are you from? Down south. What are you doing here? Just passing through. We're merchants. If you're merchants, I'm sure you've got something to trade. The young man eyes darts around the camp, seemingly searching for something. Just a couple of hides, 30 ortug of silver. You notice a skinned deer lies dead at the perimeter, some of the meat boiling in the pot. Look, it's pretty obvious you aren't merchants. I don't appreciate the dishonesty, so I think it's best if you leave. Speaking of hides, these are my woods, as is the game that inhabits it. The young man seems taken aback, a nervous look falling over him. Oh, we're sorry. Give me a moment. The young man fumbles with a small pouch and hands it to you. Here, take this and the hides from the kill. Now that that's dealt with, I've got some more questions. I want to take a look around your camp. Sure, feel free. It's empty. That's empty as well. There's a stick on the ground. A sword out of its sheath. It looks like these guys were expecting trouble. I feel like I should do something more. That's a fine spear. These guys must be well trained. Well, it doesn't look like there's anything else other than the shield back there. Hauslefer leans toward you, speaking in a low and calm voice. These men are well armed. We should be prepared for the worst. The leader of the group clears his throat nervously. Hey, is there some sort of problem here? For merchants, you seem very well armed. A man seems taken aback. We better get moving. I think it's time we leave. There's something off about these guys. I don't think we should let them leave just yet. Everyone and their mother has a weapon. I don't see that's a reason enough to be suspicious. Attack them. I trust my gut. My gut says you die. You're not leaving without giving me some answers. The young men grow nervous, sending each other more looks. We're not. No. The young men scramble around the camp and manage to produce weapons before you have time to react. Okay. Well, that did not go super well. Okay. Oh, Torfin, you are in a bad spot, my friend. I have no idea how we're supposed to deal with this at all, but we'll try to figure it out, I guess. I suppose I can attack again. Nope. There I am, completely helpless, sort of. Roskva's in the back there. She could probably do some stuff. Let's see here. Target gets a status effect. Demoralize. Restore action. What? Restore attack action. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe we do that for Roskva? Oh, never mind. It's restore. It is an attack action, and it restores hit points. So I was like, wait a minute, what? We've chopped you once. I guess we could chop you again. At least I thought I chopped you. Apparently I didn't do that. So you're an enemy, actually. Okay. Death blow. Dust. What does that do? I think she's just gonna stay there. Alright. So who's our next individual? We got our big man here. Oh god, no, what are you doing? Oh, I made somebody venomous? Because I'm a superhero? I should learn how to play again before I come back and just make a complete and total fool of myself. Like, I'm fine with making a partial fool. That's okay. But a complete and total fool? That's a different story. Yeah, alright, first try. Not really. But it works. Alright, so we're going to chill there. Thorfinn looks like he's seen better days. I don't know if that's actually the case or not, but we're going to give it a shot here. Grapple. When flanking an enemy, grab hold of them to immobilize them for your next turn. Heavy punch. Let's do that one. That didn't seem to do a whole heck of a lot. Quick shot. We're going to go for it. 1 and done. Sweet. Alright, so we managed that. And now it's just time for our big giant buddy here, Gunnar, to come and do some wrecking of some fools. I think we're going to do the shield hook. Pull the opponent's shield away, making them exposed. Or we do a charge attack. I feel like that's not really worth it. We can just punch them. Centered physical resistance is increased by 100%. Total damage reduction by 25. Yeah, why not? Favored by tier. Alright. I think that's going to be the play. So there's only 3 people that remain. Our big man is stunned. He's going to get slapped around a little bit. Roskva should be in a fairly good spot to be able to do some work. And it looks like Roskva is fine. Roskva can probably go and throw the heal onto our boy.
I can fix this.
Maybe next time she shouldn't run over fire, but you know. That's fine too, I guess. Gosh. Okay. So we have her. Gonna stab through the box. That's gonna be fine. Gonna have you take this guy out. And what we're gonna do with you is get you to stand right over here. And can I get you to do the... This is all moves at the beginning of next turn. I think I'm just going to go for a big attack on you. It's not quite so bad. And then what do we do here? Do we want to grapple you or just punch you? Let's go for a big punch, I guess. And then take you out with our shooty guy here. Alright, so there we go. I think that's probably good. She's gonna burn a little bit because of, you know, walking over the fire because she's so intelligent. He resisted the stun. This dude's doing a tactical move. He's like, you know, this was not a good idea. This was definitely not a good idea. So we're gonna come down here. We're gonna take care of this guy. He is not going to survive it. Eventually. Oh. It's whatever. It's fine. Go. There we go. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alright, so what we can do now is... You don't have a shield. What happened to your shield, buddy? What if we just do a regular attack on you? Bam! Can't do a follow-up attack? That makes me a little bit sad. Gonna go around behind you. I'm gonna punch you in the... Actually, I'm not. I'm just gonna grab you. Alright. So I have to be directly behind. That's right. That's how the full flanking goes. Activated grapple. Now, what did that do specifically? Mobilize him until your next turn. Now, I did that, but he doesn't look like he's... Normally, isn't there like a grabbed-looking icon or something going on there? I feel like the answer is yes, but in this case, I'm not seeing it, so... Whatever, victory is ours. Victory! Sweet. This is exactly the reason that I didn't want to leave until we walked around, we explored everything, because there's definitely more stuff going on here. And I didn't think I actually had finished the secondary mission or quest that we had out here, so I'm glad that I stayed, that I have lingered. We didn't necessarily need to kill them. I mean, we didn't get any answers out of them, and maybe I should have toggled non-lethal attacks, but I didn't. I chose lethal attacks because bad Bumpy is bad. Oh, we can now take all their equipment that's laying around. Nice. Okay, so we just got a whole bunch of new equipment. I think everything in this area is done. Alright, let's go take a look at our inventory here. Alright, so who uses a sword? It's you, right? That's Asleefer. He's using the Blood Ice. And we got a new broadsword, so it's 14 to 20 with a 1.2. That's a critical modifier. 0.2 versus 1.25. AP of 6. Everything's pretty much identical. The only thing we lose is, well, I say identical. We lose 0.05 for our crit modifier, but we gain 2 damage on the low end and on the high end. I think 0.05 is less, maybe, is less than the broadsword upgrade, so I'm going to go with that. And then the pine shield is less than my shield, so that's fine. Our bearded axe, that is a one-handed weapon. One step up from the tool axe. Now, what is it that you're using, buddy? You're using a bearded axe and a wood-dane axe. Ooh, that's actually better than what he's using. 3 to 9. This is 9 to 15. Why is this so bad? Step up from the... It's got a little bit of durability down, but... I'm not really sure why his weapons are so terrible. 9 to 15, like it's really bad, like real bad. Like why is that a thing? We even have a tool axe, which is better than the one he's using there, the wood-dane axe. A simple utility axe head stuck on the end of a long pole to extend its reach in a fight. It's got 2 AP versus this one having also 2 AP. Or 1 AP? It's got 1? What? This one had 3. This one had 2. So slightly less AP. Well, it's all very strange. Whatever, I'm gonna swap that in there. It's weird. It's a little weird. All right, what is this? A tonic. A mischievous tincture that fills the user with vigor, allowing them to move faster for 3 turns. Nope. We have some hide armor here. Let's go see how we're looking. We don't have any armor on at all, so probably a pretty good thing. We lose a little bit of our movement, though. I feel like having, does it say if it's like a medium armor? I think keeping like a medium armor on our main guy is going to be the play. So we're going to go with light or medium armor for him. And let him be super mobile and with a big weapon be able to do the murder, death, killing. I don't... Okay, because we can switch between... Okay, the 2 weapon sets. We're only using 1. Alright, that's fine. The willow bow is 9 to 12. We do have a decent amount of just random stuff here, too, which is interesting. Bunch of just things. I guess we can just go with weapons and shields. What about Roskva? Where are you? She's got a knifer, 5 to 8. Knifer. Didn't we have a knife? So makes a pretty poor weapon. You could wield like a sword in a pinch. Sorry guys, I'm sure this is the most exciting part where we sit here and we look at this stuff. Do we know what type of weapon it is? Because that's kind of important. Like, I'm assuming that this is a sword. Yeah, it is a sword. And this is a short blade. I'm assuming this is a knife because it's a knifer. So we don't have another. We just have to go off of what the names are and guess. Like a single-edged sword's a one-handed sword. Now, what does our two-handed weapon look like? A trophy Dane axe. It does say fight with a two-handed axe. Okay. All very strange stuff, guys and gals. Spear user. Where's our gal Nefia? Alright, she's got a simple spear and she's also got a knife. Her simple spear is just not very good. We got another simple spear. Did we get a better spear? The hoe. What is that considered a spear? Tilling the fields, fending them off with your hoe may be better than... It's like her spear is terrible. Look at that. 3 to 6. Like the hoe does better damage than that. By a lot. And then we also have the willow bow, which may or may not be good. And then we have the birch bow as well. The simple spear here is not even as good as the simple spear that she has. 3 AP. 1 AP is a -2. Does it give us extra AP or does it take it away? Armor piercing. Oh, AP is armor piercing, not action points. I'm sorry, guys and gals. It's been a while since I played. I'm refamiliarizing myself. That's why we're taking so long. Also, getting the gear upgrades is a pretty important thing as well. So, I'm definitely trying to take my time, make sure I get the stuff right, because when we get out into bigger, better, scarier things, I want to make sure that we're not in like a bad situation where we can just get absolutely destroyed or wrecked. I'd rather avoid things of that nature. Then we have Catil. He's got a willow bow that's 9 to 12. This birch bow is 9 to 13. It's got more armor piercing. Yeah, I think we're going to go with the birch bow. And then the other willow bow is 3 to 6. It's real bad. Alright. I may keep this just in... Can I... Oh, is that two-handed versus... Oh, okay, I got you. 7 to 12, 9 to 14. We'll put that over here. I understand now. 9 to 15, 9 to 14. Alright, so this is like the right hand, left hand situation. Alright, it makes sense. I don't know why that was confusing to me. Bad Bumpy is bad, I suppose. Any armor? No armor. Alright, let's get back on the move here. I'd like to finish this area up if we could. That would be the ideal situation. Alright. We came from... If I recall correctly, we came from this way, so we need to continue our adventures. Looks like there is a skeleton here. A deer dead, mid-leap, decomposed, and deranged by time. Is that what it said? Some more stuff over here. Old fireplace. It's kind of looking around, making sure once again that we get everything that we can out of the different areas that we're in. It looks like once again this is a dead end. Our squad is still with us. There's a well over here. And some more debris that we can definitely get. Or at least look at, since there wasn't actually anything in there. And there were two people talking somewhere. Are they further up? They're like right here somewhere, right? There they are. Hello! Did we already talk to you? I guess maybe we did. Alright. Onward! We shall not stop. I guess we defeated some more nasty things here. Once upon a time, it's been a long time since I got to play, guys and gals. This has been the game I've been... Do I want to say it's the one I've been missing the most? It's definitely up there. It's top 3 that I've been missing. Remember, I do cover a lot of games. I do play a lot of different things. So top 3 is actually impressive. Whereas in a lot of folks' repertoire, that wouldn't be all that impressive. Top 3, that's not that good. It really is when you consider the amount of things that I play, that I cover and whatnot. top 3 is pretty impressive. I don't know what I'd say my total top 3. I'd have to really think about it, but this is definitely up there amongst the top 3. You could probably interchange my top 3 as well, so, you know, you can get some stuff done. Some things handled. What's the stuff? Remember Aunt Alfdis as a woman of grace and beauty. Uncle Grimm never seemed to truly recover from the loss. Alright, so it looks like, to the untrained eye, which is what I have, that we're probably just about done. I guess this is the only thing left. Remains of a person lie half buried in the snow, the left hand fallen apart, but grasping a rusty sword sticking out of the ground. Bony fingers strewn about the handle. Oh, we can pick up the sword too. Ooh, an engraved rusty sword. Alright, do we need to take a look at that? I mean, I suppose we could, right? A rusty sword. Oh, that's Eggle. Oh, okay. So now we have to go back and find that other guy. Alright, makes sense. It all comes together now. I know this isn't the way to the guy. Alright, so let's go find him. He's over here somewhere. That's him right here, I believe. Talk to him and then we'll have to decide what we want for our boat. Hello, friend. Show the sword. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I found a sword engraved with his name next to some remains not too far from here. A quiver in his voice betrays that he's not as unmoved by this news as his demeanor reflects. That's his. How far from here did you say? Go north from here until you reach Grimm's cottage, then take the far path east into the forest. Thank you. You can have my things in exchange for the sword if you want. My fighting days are behind me. Accept the deal. Reject the deal. Perhaps we can work something else out? Kill him. How about I just take everything? I accept. You quickly make the exchange before he sets off in the direction of the corpse. Did I get stuff? I guess so. Ooh, he gave me the worm stave. What is that? If this spear could talk. Oh, Nefya. Oh my gosh, he's got a 10% crit damage multiplier on top of everything else. Now we're talking. Now she's like a super goddess of death and destruction. This is pretty amazing. Alright, if the spear could talk, you have no doubt its voice would be coarse and driven. Its wood is every nuance of light brown, colored by years of use, and repairs and improvements with leather and wool have been made in several places. 11 more damage on the low side, 13 more on the high side, 7 more armor penetration, and more crit, plus a crit damage multiplier. Absolutely 100% yes. I don't know what else we managed to gather from all this. It doesn't look like much there. We did get a leather helmet, which again, I'm probably going to put on my head. Accuracy penalty, so nothing to lower there, so good. And we have another chunk of hide armor that we could probably throw onto somebody. Lowers his move a little bit. He's actually got his own armor and clothing. Alright. I feel like maybe putting him with a little bit of a heavier chunk of armor is probably the better play. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for the time that we have today. It feels good to get back into it. I know we didn't get too much done, but I think we're finally finished with this whole area. All I have to do is talk to Torfin, choose what I want to make the longship out of, and that's pretty much it. And then we get to go on and do some more of the missions and eventually leave the island on our longship, and the game should pick up even more from there. The game's fantastic. I really do enjoy playing it. I'm glad I'm back. I'm glad I'm able to cover it, and I'm glad you're all here watching it with me. Hopefully the break wasn't too long, and you guys do get to jump back into this and enjoy, just like I'm going to enjoy playing it. Till the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.